Well, hello, and welcome back to Persona 5 Royale. We are in some place. Just taking a quick look around, you can kind of see this is the entrance here. Let's talk about our party before we go on too much. We have Akechi, Kasumi, and their persona. So here we've got Loki. Yeah, he's actually going to be using Loki and not Robin Hood. And he's got Evade Bless. It's just some basic stuff. He's not particularly my favorite because outside of our almighty attack here, there's really not all group attacks. He does have Debilitate, which is really nice. And then Kasumi largely focuses on Bless skills. So that's, we're gonna be doing most of the damage here in the upcoming, well, everything, to be completely honest. Now for equipment, Kasumi's got actually quite a nice group of things. That's me. That's actually not what I wanted to do. I'm not gonna switch her stuff out. I mean, you could. Now for Akechi, I am, because Akechi's pretty good, but we need to double check and make sure that we've got the best of the best. And I think we do. I do want to give him the SP Adhesive 3 that I've kind of been keeping spares around for. Yeah, I didn't talk about that because I didn't really want to spoil this. So that's how that goes. But I do want to do that because we are going to be fighting and we're going to need that SP because his stuff takes a lot of SP to actually cast. All right, and this is a lot of story. I don't know how much story we're going to be able to go through on this one, but I assume we're going to have at least a couple.
It's a treasure chest. I don't see any traps either.
At least a couple episodes of just getting through this. All right, we got revival beads, soul foods, and a heal charm. The heal charm, I don't really care, hang on. Where is it? That's the black rock. Heal charm. Yeah, allows you to heal, which interestingly enough that they gave that to you here. They kind of knew coming in here. Why are there pigeons? They're doves. I think those are actually just doves. This is supposed to kind of, I feel like it's supposed to feel very comfortable. This place feels different than it did last time. There's people. That was a few months ago, wasn't it? There could have been a change of heart since then. Do you remember how far you went in last time? I think it was just beyond that door. That's where Senpai came to help me. I see, so you're only familiar with the area close to the entrance.
Now,
let's keep going.
let us depart.
All right, well, let's take a quick look around. There are a few places we can actually go in here, but we don't need to. So I want to grab that. Yeah, the fun things that you can get here are hearts, but I wanted to see if there was anybody we could talk to here. Let's talk to the exhausted office worker. Happiness for everyone, huh? Maybe it can really happen. Maybe even I can get a better life. That's actually pretty solid. Interesting. Wait, does he have something different to say? Apparently anyone who comes here can become happy. I wonder if that's really true, although everyone here seems to be having fun. Okay, so we've already kind of figured out a little bit of what's going on here. Kind of everybody wants to be happy. That's why we're here. Oh, wait. Oh yes, this is one. Yeah, the little heart-shaped thing glows in the middle of it. So we get another misprinted poster. We are gonna want to do some of this. That one over there is not one. We are gonna want to grab things because this is a palace. All right. There are so many people here. This is definitely different from the last time. Welcome and thank you for coming, patients. You will be guided to one of our specialty care facilities according to your individual desires. We will assist each and every one of you. Rest assured, everyone can become happy. Should you have any questions about the facilities, feel free to bring them to our staff members nearby. What a strange announcement. Become happy? What kind of place is this? I don't know what to tell you, to be completely honest, Kasumi. Looks like this is not one of them. Oh, also, it brings up the palace bar on the top left. You can't tell who it is at this point because we haven't quite unlocked who that is. Like bags full of stuff. Interesting. Let's head in here.
Focus.
Just kind of looking around for items. Oh, and people to talk to, which is actually up here. Oh, hey. Game took control.
Those geysers. You aren't among those who desire salvation.
So, can you take us to your ruler?
Leave. You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example.
Thanks, Akechi.
Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering? Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Okay.
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
Yes, ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support.
Oh, okay.
Look at this scum pile up. Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath.
Akechi is gonna be extraordinarily aggressive. If you remember Akechi from earlier when he was like
It's been quite a while.
calm
Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
and like calculating, we've passed that.
Akechi-san!
Now, time to obliterate them.
All right.
Kasumi's just like, what? Okay, we got the Dancer of Death here. Do I have this on here? I don't know what these guys are weak to. Because I can't tell. And let's just go with this. Oh, Dancer of Death. Here it is. I have my notes up this time around. Weak to Bless. Not really surprising there, actually. Let's go ahead and, oh, well, that's fine. We are gonna get a chance to do more Persona stuff at a later point, just not right now.
I think we handled that rather well, didn't we?
That was pathetic, really.
Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all. Yoshizawa-san?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
It mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind. Oh? I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
All right, we get a map.
So I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person?
Just everyday Akechi.
I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
He actually enjoyed that.
Looks like we're busted.
You brought it up. Okay, well, let's take a quick, first of all, take a quick look around. Some of these cameras are covered in what looks like hair. I just wanted to point that out because honestly, it's a bit creepy to me.
I hope you'll always be happy.
We do have some shadows up here, so I'm gonna take care of this guy. Okay, we got a couple new...
They didn't see us at all.
We got a couple new enemies here. We've got the killer teddy bear, which is weak to fire and nuke. And we've got Nebros here, which I think... Wait, can I just...
Fight with anything besides psychokinesis.
Thanks for that. They're weak to light. I think a lot of enemies here are going to be weak to light, so that's... or bless, I should say. So that's just a thing.
Show them,
Good. One got knocked out.
All right, let's switch over to Akira here.
It's up to you.
By the way, the person who is, who is our, I don't know what to say about this. Akechi is the one that's giving us hints.
You wiped him out.
He's extraordinarily aggressive about it too. It's actually rather funny.
Okay. They were too weak to be a threat.
Yeah, they really were. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. Up here.
I'm sensing a safe room potentially nearby. Let's look for it.
I do want to grab this, so let's actually go ahead and grab the safe room.
It's a safe room. Shall we take a rest?
Yeah. Let's just get in here real quick. Let's talk to these two. I'm getting a strange feeling in my chest. I do hope it's just my nerves about this place.
Do you have a moment?
I realize resting is important every so often, but do we really have the time to relax? Yeah, at this point we do, because I want to save, just because we've gotten a little bit of story done, and I'll be right back. All right, let's go.
Now, let us depart.
All right, the shadow's back, by the way. I wanted to head into this little room here. There is a person to talk to, and just some, I think.
I have something.
Oh, that one's not actually available. Hi, friendly young man. Have you seen the announcement on the bulletin board? It might be tough at first, but don't worry, there are lessons for beginners too. If you're interested, you should definitely get yourself examined. It'll change your entire world. That's weird. One cool thing about these, I think occasionally you can see feathers come from these chests. I think, if I remember correctly, that's what I've seen. We get a Nirvana luck. We're probably eventually gonna be able to fuse some of the higher level personas and actually start using some of those eventually. Just not right this second. Let's see here. I saw a shadow on this side that I wished to take care of. Thanks, bye.
True form.
Well, we have another new enemy. This is the Deformed Lion God. These guys are weak to wind and curse.
Let's go.
So, do I have like a single hitting curse attack? I do have a single hit wind. Let's do that.
Go down. That's it, Joker. It's time to kill.
Let's actually talk to it, and let's bring it to our side because we don't have this particular one. This is Chimera. Yeah, I want to do a little bit of this in this particular run through of this, as well as to get the shadows that I don't have.
That mask any good?
Thanks, Akechi. Is that mask any good? Yes, it's fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
And you probably would have been a lot more powerful than I would have if you had not done what you did, so... Aren't you going to get examined? I'm on my way right now. So exciting. I think there's some doors, but they're like sealed. They're not available. And whatnot. I think this door over here. Just wanted to point out, like this one.
I knew it's come true.
They're all sealed, so I mean, they're like, don't try to go anywhere. All right, let's go ahead and head around the back and head inside. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I hit everything that we have, because that's just how we roll around here. Let's do a little bit of a U-turn here and head on into the next area.
What?
That voice. Look. No way.
That's her dad. You may not remember, we've only seen him once, but that's him. And that's a funeral bed.
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down. Why? Why?
Dad? Why?
You're right there,
That was
Akechi.
your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire, my younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right? But how was this video?
Wait, are you okay?
I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately.
Akechi's already
I've been
onto
getting
this, by the way.
feeling Like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
He's extraordinarily sharp.
Yes, I'm all right. Let's go.
Like, I have to remind myself sometimes that,
Hey,
what's up?
when was it that you said you became acquainted with Yoshizawa-san?
Yeah, like I said, Akechi's like stupidly sharp in this. Like, he seems to notice things a lot earlier than anybody else does and starts to put things together, but it's not really brought, like, he doesn't bring it up and he lets the main character figure it out, and I really wish he wouldn't. But on the other hand, it would really kind of like ruin the rest of the game because, like I said, he's very quick. Last spring.
I see. Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
Yeah, so he's starting to put two and two together about like what's happening like already. We're not quite there yet. We'll get there. Don't worry. Okay. I think there's nothing else here on the circle, so we're just gonna go through the door.
I have something.
I was just looking to see if there's anything we could see, but I don't think there is. Test track, huh?
Focus.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where I'm going. I'm looking at my notes. Because I think we got more story here.
This place is enormous. What could this room be?
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
Akechi doesn't give no shit.
I'm fine.
Jesus.
It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
You mean the one about Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
Always check behind you. You never know what's gonna be waiting. And we're gonna basically go right into the story, so...
You were misguided.
Rude.
Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me? If you won't give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
Okay, this is all... Well, part of this is scripted, so...
Stop rushing into things.
Thank you, Akechi.
Just calm down.
That's
Oh, I'm sorry.
rich coming from you.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
Alright, so we've got the Missionary of Depravity, which, obviously, as we just saw,
Brute force won't do anything
nulls
here.
physical.
They're resistant to physical attacks.
I don't believe that they have any particular strengths, or like weaknesses. They're strong against ice, and they null curse as well. So we're basically gonna be on our own here. Oh wait, we do have, oh, this is not the right persona. Switch over to ice. I'm gonna see if I can't freeze them. I know they're strong against it, but they can still be frozen.
No time for mercy.
Hey, really?
Now, let's hunt them down.
Nice. We can't talk to them. This is considered a boss battle for whatever reason. Okay. So we can't use curse here, so let's just go ahead and go all out with Almighty. I was hoping to get a freeze on them, but that didn't work.
Step forward.
We still have more story, so.
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild.
We got more story. That's what this is.
The stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics.
Huh?
Thank you so much. I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today.
Is that her?
Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning. But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is! Sumire! Sumire! I did it!
Well,
Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire! Together!
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san, you're...
I really hope this helped you understand.
A
Who?
man's voice.
Take a guess.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache. Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish.
Wait, we're just gonna meet the ruler right now? Well, that's
Head
shocking.
on down. I'll meet you there.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
Yeah. Kasumi, are you okay?
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
Yeah, Akechi figured it out.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
He knows what's going on. Well, I mean, like, he knows... I don't think he knows everything that's going on, but he knows...
I can feel it.
He knows enough to put two and two together. Not liking the fact that these don't glow as clearly as I'd expect them to.
Show me your true form! We've got them surrounded. Come!
Morgana! Go down!
That's two knocked down. But you can do more, can't you, Joker? Up to you.
My turn now. Get it, Persona. Show them, Sondrion.
Taken out by Yoshizawa-san. Nice.
Are you stupid?
There's definitely a communication barrier with this one.
Cancel me.
Killing time again!
A perfect 10.
Okay. They were too weak to be a threat.
Yeah, thanks for that. All right, here's more story. Let's find out who the palace ruler is. If you haven't guessed it by now, then you haven't been paying attention.
Is he this palace's
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki?
Glad to see you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler, but in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
Excuse me, what?
You created it?
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for.
So change it back.
Is that how you really feel? The old reality was cruel and unfair. The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
All right. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
Excuse me? Yeah, we got some story here, like, what the truth is, and it's not gonna be good. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That's... Today was brutal, huh?
Oh, it's an actual cutscene.
Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same amount. But you are the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi. You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister. We're in the same grade, though. Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right? You don't get it. Huh? You'll never understand how I feel. What? Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better.
Ew.
Hey, wait up!
I don't fully
Kasumi's
understand
the
why
one
she
that
ran
people
away. I mean, she's
want.
upset.
Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey! The talented one who can reach the top of the world. Sumire, stop! Listen to me!
She has brown eyes, not red, by the way.
What? Kasumi.
So, we know the truth now. I know the removal of the bow was symbolic to show that she's the same person as Sumire, but...
Seems you remembered.
That's right. I'm...
So, you're Kasumi, right?
Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
Currently? Wait.
It was last spring, before I started at Shujin.
Wait a minute, just pause for a second. So obviously he's like modified her memory or something to make her think that she's her sister, but we're in a point where we can bring people back to life, so why the hell didn't he bring her back to life? Like, Wakaba is back. We assume Akechi is supposed to be dead at this point, so why is everybody back? Like, Morgana's a human now. Kind of weird that we're still going with this. Like, he could have modified this. Just moving on.
We were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister, Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed, so to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san. For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
It seems to be a Shujin Academy pocketbook. The name Kasumi Yoshizawa is written inside.
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right. Limited as it was, I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she's suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization.
Same,
All you really
Akechi.
did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering.
Is it truly the end of all suffering, though?
My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality. Even as we speak, my research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me.
Someone hasn't watched Bruce Almighty. Like, this is the exact same thread where in that movie, Bruce creates a computer program to answer all the prayers coming to him as yes, and things don't work out right. This is the same thing. Is this truly salvation at the end of the day? No. I would say no.
The cruelties of history will vanish, and everyone will live their lives just as they've always dreamed them to be. If you don't call that salvation, then what would it be?
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
All right, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki...
Come on, believe in yourself.
It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness?
I'll find my own happiness, thanks.
No deal so far, huh?
Oh god, lights.
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires. The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa.
This isn't reality.
It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
Thank you, Akechi.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing.
Well, this is creepy. What exactly? I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
I agree, though. It seems we're out of options here.
Okay. What?
Time to fight. Are you ready?
About as ready as I'm gonna get.
Keep up, and don't embarrass me.
My dude, more powerful than you. Beat the crap out of you. Do you not remember this?
Stubborn imbeciles, rejecting our lord.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit.
Feel free to go all out here. This guy is gonna do some nasty attacks. One of the things you could have done is brought in some fear Maruki taught us that, if you don't recall.
That should do.
Yeah, feel free to like just go full on here. I'm gonna switch to let's use Diamond Dust because it is a single hitting attack. And most of this is actually scripted, so just beat the crap out of him. We will probably need to heal at some point. Can you stop?
So this is fear. I'll break that.
Actually, I don't know if curse works against this guy. No, okay, no curse on that one, so don't do that. I'm gonna keep going with Diamond Dust. I believe if you kill him too quickly, you could actually break the game. So be cautious on that one. He's saying kneel, by the way. Can you actually? Nope. Never mind. I was thinking maybe we could try. I don't actually have the warp one on my notes for some reason. That should be blocked. Thank goodness. Vacuum. Wait, huh? I think this is a wind-based attack.
Persona.
Okay, so that's not gonna work. Let's actually try. What kind of gunner? Oh, he's using like a laser gun. What? We're gonna want to heal this next round. Oh, that's not good. This might actually be a problem. Okay, let's go ahead and use Debilitate. And let's actually switch to a persona that has Salvation.
There.
Yeah, there we go. Not a problem. I am running low on SP, but again, it's fine.
Useless.
Ha! Alright, let's see if we can't take him down. Let's
Manifest.
I do like the fact that he uses the word manifest here. This is kind of a fun
Black Frost.
difference. Alright, let's see if we can't.
No. Such pathetic attempts won't be enough. As this.
Okay, so he's gonna heal himself.
This just won't go down.
And he's gonna use this attack here. This is all, I think this is all scripted.
We're about to lose a lot of.
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Would you just quit running your mouth already? Joker, I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand.
Okay. So at this point we go into an automatic showtime. You don't have any other options.
Let's go. Out of my way. Crawl. Stand still, you little shit. Not bad for an improvised technique.
I actually love that showtime.
Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it.
Let us help her.
That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it. Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I don't think we're getting an option here, Akechi.
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force.
We'll meet again January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now.
We don't, like I said, we don't have an option here. So we're gonna get booted.
I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions.
I can. So if you recall, because it's been a while since we've talked to Maruki about his past, his girlfriend suffered so badly by the hands of attackers that she essentially lost her sense of reality. And I hate to say went crazy because we don't know the actual diagnosis, but they obviously ended up, she's not in her right mind anymore. So because of that, that's where his motives lie, is he doesn't want people to suffer the way she did, and he doesn't want to suffer on top of it. Like, this is partially selfish. He doesn't want to see people around him suffer. So his way of dealing with it is to create a reality where he doesn't have to deal with it, essentially.
At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps.
So I'm worried about Sumire.
I think it'd be suicide to march back in there at the moment. We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although I imagine both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
So this is the reality that Maruki created. There's no point obsessing over it now. I should go back to my room. Hey. Welcome home. You sure were out late. It's me. I discovered something that I thought I should tell you right away. I called Yoshizawa-san's house to see what I'd learned. They believe she's been at training camp since yesterday. To think Maruki really is changing our physical reality as he sees fit. This is freaking me out, dude. No kidding. This is the first time I've witnessed a power that even comes close to this magnitude. Even the great phantom thieves you're so proud of fell in line with his scheme. You're going to see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Well, fine, I suppose we can use the manpower. If you can actually bring them to their senses, that is. That's wholly dependent on whether or not they're capable of leaving the reality they supposedly wished for. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to do. Alright, thanks. Well, I'll reach out to you should anything come up. Good night. Was that Akechi? You seem to be getting along well lately. Hey, so I was thinking, why don't us phantom thieves all go to a hot spring together sometime? Then Lady An and I can. How's that sound? Perfect, right? We should ask the rest of the gang soon. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know your friends are already enjoying it, Kurusu-kun. It seems this reality is the one that Morgana wished for. Alright, we ought to hit the hay for today. The bed may be a tad too cozy for the both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead. So you're really handsome. Huh? What's that have to do with anything? I mean, I do appreciate the compliment. So do you like this reality? This is a little creepier, that I'm not gonna choose that one. Like reality? Well, it is the one we fought for with everyone else, so... Wait, what did I mean by... That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we go to mementos, I transform into a... So I know you can do this. Huh? Okay. I got to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier. What was... Sorry, I'm gonna go out and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. It seems all I can do now is wait. Okay, Alright, so we've got a few days to do some stuff, and we basically need to go shake our friends out of it. Maruki said that your friends are already enjoying it. I should go see them. Now this is kind of a slow part of this, and I wanna kind of... I'm gonna cut this down, because honestly it takes forever. Where is everyone? I should look for them while I checked out the town. Okay, we're gonna check out the town and everything, but we do wanna go see if we can't find our friends, if we can do that. Isn't it wonderful that Kotaro is feeling better? Yeah, now we can go for walks again. Woof woof. I wasn't sure what was going to happen last year, but now he's like a completely different dog. It's like we're in a dream. So the dog was actually sick, and like he was getting kind of old and stuff, so that's why they're mentioning that. This is no time for shopping. I'm curious about what the others are doing. Let's go to a different area. Yeah, we can't do anything. I just wanted to let you guys experience that. Is there anything over here? Let's listen in on this conversation. There's nothing interesting on TV during New Year's. It's just a bunch of idols and comedians fooling around. Speaking of TV, I wonder what happened to those Phantom Thieves. That's all people were talking about last year, but then they just suddenly stopped. People in this world forget everything so quickly, even more quickly than us elderlies. Interesting. Did you want to listen in? Alright, this is the DJ on the radio. We've got lots of listeners sharing their New Year's resolutions today. Let's read one right now. I'm going to go an entire day without my smartphone. I'm afraid that's much easier said than done. How shallow. Back in my day, we didn't have smartphones. The world's better off without them. I don't know what to do with that right now. Is there anybody else over here hiding in a corner? I don't think so. The red exclamation mark is telling us where we need to go, by the way, which is that way. We're gonna be going into the station. I just want to make sure that there's no one to listen into over here. I don't remember where all the people are right now, and we will be next time we're gonna hit all this. Let's sprint into this area. I don't think there's anyone here to talk to. We can't fast travel right now. Just wanted to point that out. It's really kind of annoying. Eventually we will be able to bypass this and just go straight to Shibuya Station.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Okay, I'm actually off the train finally. Let's see. I know there's some people to talk to here. First of all, one of the things you're gonna notice is a lot of people that are walking around. Normally they would just be like whatever, like they would have just kind of blank faces or whatever, but most of them actually have smiles on now, which is actually really kind of weird and creepy. Is there no one over here that I can talk to? Nope, no one over here that I can talk to. Let's turn about face then. Anyone over here? It doesn't look like it. Well, let's go ahead and head up the stairs. Now, I know that there's at least one other person that I want to talk to. Oh, there he is. There's this homeless guy here that we had to talk to at one point, and he's always been here. Hey, don't you think something's kind of off about this town? Everybody looks so happy all of a sudden. What in the world's going on? It's almost creepy. Interesting that he is not being affected by that, given the fact that he's homeless. Just kind of an interesting, you think he would not be there anymore, that he would, I don't know, it's very interesting. It's especially cold this winter. I can't perform as well when my fingers are numb. Tokyo's so cold now thanks to this cold snap that it feels like I'm back in my hometown. But even amidst all this hardship, I'm gonna become a rock star this year. This one's for you guys. Ignite Studio Bedroom Heaven's Gate. Oh no. Frozen pupils watch the stars so bright. Concrete icicles rise up in the night. The chill in the air makes you feel weak. Reach out your hands and seek out the heat. The dancing angels cause us soul ascension. This is carbon monoxide intoxication. The studio bedroom becomes heaven's gate. If you want to live, let your air ventilate. That was awful. that was so bad. Everyone in the street seemed to be in high spirits this year. I've been hearing nothing but good news. Perhaps it's because of everything that happened with Shido last year? Probably, but still, everybody just seems excessively happy. Senpai, please avoid doing your own thing for the first job of the new year, okay? Hey everyone, offer your blessings to the sun god, for his surge of light has finally reached the earth. We now live in an ideal world where whatever we wish for becomes reality. Now, offer your heart onto the sun and pray. Your wishes shall be realized. I don't know what's happening anymore. This is weird. Let's see if there's anybody else around the building that we can talk to. Does not... Oh, I can't go that way? Fine. Doesn't look like there's anybody there we can talk to, so let's head in here. Let's go to a different area. All right, so there's a few places that we can go and just take a quick look around. We go to Akihabara. We can go to the school, Shibuya, different places in Shibuya. One of the interesting things is you can see the reality is actually being warped on the travel screen. I find that interesting. Can I see where we need to go? On, okay, let's go to see On. She's in the underground mall. We'll do some additional exploring. Also, the cognition is slightly changing just every so often. So On's down there. I think once we approach her, we will automatically go into what happens. I don't want to do that this time. Next time, we're gonna talk to everybody. It's gonna take a long ass time. I will see you guys then.